London between Fulham and Liverpool on this sunny Saturday afternoon.
Listen, there's never been a time in football history where players have been
always looking at goal, he's always shooting, and people say, you know, he's selfish, and I think you need.
This is where the business starts.
Well, you're always trying to get that first tackle in really early.
League with the World Cup smack bang in the middle of it, but after the summer we've had with Dream, they'll kick a ball for the first time in anger in a few injury list at the start of the season, with Fabio Carvalho on the bench on his return. Despite the arrivals of Bernd Leno and Kevin and Babu, Marek Rodak and Ken. And the new contract for Mo Salah was arguably the best bit of it. Take the knee, and it's something they will do at various stages of an injury at the moment for Kanate. Here's the first opportunity for Mitrovic. He was able to poke it towards that Liverpool goal. He found a bit of space there inside the Liverpool box, the kind of the season. Jordan Henderson trying to work back there against Andreas Pereira. That's not a bad ball in either. The offside flag went up, but one. It's going to go as a free kick to Liverpool for the foul on Thiago.
Back, you know, I just said at the start, Fletch, off the back of the.
It's a nice tempo to the way Fulham are doing things at the moment, Steve, particularly when. Work here for Van Dijk to do, which he did under pressure. You could see the idea from Thiago. There was
Scott Parker and
Harrison Reed's found some space. You can only find the gloves though of Alisson, but they keep getting in down that. Mitrovic towards Harrison Reed. Andy Robertson there for Liverpool, alongside his central defensive partner Adebayo, are both in the. It's been a very. Ooh. Diaz got to the ball at the same time as Kenny Tete.
He knows, the referee knows, doesn't he?
You'd say the same about Rodak, the goalkeeper, with Bernd Leno there. Just forced. Henderson had carried on the run if he could keep the ball in play, but Marco Silva. Lucic. Alexander-Arnold drills it in, Salah flicks it on and flicks it wide.
See Henderson at
it. Tim Ream couldn't direct it. And then the shot driven in by João Palhinha. And then the deflection off Matic takes it behind. Little tug there on Fabinho from Pereira.
didn't he?
It's going to be a free kick. Away by Adebayo for Fulham. Decisively for Liverpool, although he didn't get the ball out of play, and it's whipped in towards De Cordova-Reid. And from that quick reset, scored in the Premier League, but he struck that superbly. Here's Naskin's Cabano with the ball in, and I think he hit too hard. Mitrovic was in the.
He just stands on his foot.
Tete manages to squeeze a good cross in, and they're in here, and they've scored. It's Mitrovic. And the hero from last season in the Championship has Fulham off and running in the Premier League.
well, you have to say.
And Mitrovic, the question was, could he score goals in the Premier League? Well, he can today. Alexander-Arnold.
Away by his goals, so it was no surprise to see that at the back of the net.
Lovely ball to Robertson, and it just missed the sliding Diaz in the middle. Lovely switch of play initially from Alexander-Arnold. Today, a player who we expect to play a big part for Liverpool as the season. Thiago, Luis Diaz, angles tight, almost didn't matter. Thunders back off the woodwork from an audacious angle.
Them to solve themselves by the opposition getting tired and things like that. The opposition have done really well.
To sniff where the ball is and make sure he's there when he's needed. Liverpool are going to get the free kick here. Diaz was the player foul. Kenny Tete there for Fulham. Here's Robertson on towards Firmino.
Get themselves back in the game before half-time. That'll be the message from Jurgen Klopp.
Palhinha around the ball again, battling with Roberto Firmino, and then in goes Thiago. On by Reed towards Cabano. Mitrovic. Fulham are able to go in with the lead. Here's Luis Diaz heading the ball on and heading it straight to Rodak. Swept on by Alexander-Arnold towards Salah. League season, Fulham 1, Liverpool 0.
Craven Cottage, where Fulham lead Liverpool 1-0. Mitrovic is off.
Half-time break. Jermaine, what do you want to see from Liverpool in the second half to get them back? Carvalho, who both have links to Fulham, and Darwin Núñez, the big money summer signing from Benfica, is down there warming up. Wonder whether they'll try
midfield area. Good start again from Fulham. I'm sure.
Here they got from Fulham, the youngest player to ever play for this club.
Some side's going to suffer and have a young team out, but
Arnold's ball in, Van Dijk was there, Darwin Núñez was as well, and the offside flag is up against Liverpool.
Núñez.
Fraction too high. Mo Salah. Now Harvey 9. Pereira. And the block made in there. But here's Reed. Naskins Cabano to drive it. Hits the post. Fulham so close to a second goal. And it was all about the desire to win the ball back and set up the chance.
Yeah. What's happened there is the best part about what Fulham have done.
Back, here's Mo Salah. Ream was in there. It falls now for Darwin Núñez, who didn't go for goal. He tried to set up Luis Diaz, and Fulham get the ball. Sit back again from Alexander-Arnold and slides it in towards Darwin Núñez, who went for the little flick. Here's Salah. It's a nice layoff to find him from Harvey Elliott. Played into the middle, and this time he does get it in. Welcome to the Premier League for Darwin Núñez. Liverpool's brand new 27 is off and running in the Premier League. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1.
Well, it didn't work the first time, but
Liverpool taking a grip of the match. Darwin Núñez is in again, and it's cleared off the line by Tim Ream. Some space now for Milner. They're finding plenty of space on this side. Núñez heads it down, and Luis Diaz sees it deflected wide for the corner.
brilliant play. Really good play. The run from Milner is clever.
First half, and now Darwin Núñez. Mitrovic runs at Van Dijk and goes over. He says penalty. Andy Madley says penalty. Virgil van Dijk. It's Mitrovic, and it's 2-1 to Fulham. Craven Cottage explodes. Virgil van Dijk, the offender, and the error. And the team on the pitch are delivering it. In it goes from Pereira, now having gone ahead.
There's no doubt about that.
It's Henderson. Núñez with the shot, took it on the volley. Into the final 10 minutes here on the opening day at Craven Cottage, and Darwin Núñez and Mo Salah. Liverpool level again. And a man who scores so many goals on the opening day of the season scores for the 6th successive year for Liverpool. Mo Salah knew very little.